Today's video is going to be part 2 of my basement remodel, clean and decorate, refresh series that I have going on here. In the last one, we completely rearranged the basement, kind of got it in its new layout. And today we are putting together new TV consoles. We're going to be painting this back wall. I'm getting into the fun stages of this makeover, and I'm starting to figure out decor and just figuring out what style and actually the paint color that we want down here. If you've seen from my previous video, we have this green already on most of the walls in this basement, and because I already have the paint and half the basement is painted that color, that's what we're gonna go with today. But we're gonna see if we love it. If we don't, then it looks like we'll be taking a trip to the hardware store to get a different color. So let's go, let's get into it and get started. If you're new here, you probably don't know, but my name is Kristen, and I just kind of wanted to do like a little introductory audio since I haven't done a voiceover in ages. So I am no stranger to YouTube. I used to do YouTube videos weekly on a regular basis, probably almost 3 to 4 years ago. And if you look on my channel, you will notice that there is sporadically a video here and there that I was able to upload and get on here. But I used to be on this platform all the time. But a little backstory, my husband is military. He's actually getting ready to retire from the Air Force in a couple months, so that is super exciting. I'm from Ohio, and we are actually stationed back here in Ohio. So about 3 years ago, we were actually in Texas. Majority of my videos are going to be from that Texas house that we absolutely love and miss. Not necessarily miss Texas, like I miss some parts of it, but where we lived, it was just like tornado central, and it was very terrifying, and especially all the things and animals that can like hurt and kill you that are venomous. I was not a fan of that. But I will say, since moving back to Ohio, we have way more tornadoes and scary weather than I ever grew up with. So that aspect hasn't changed of the move. But I am happy to be back here in Ohio. We have a new built home that we got about, I think it's 3 years ago. I want to say it was like 2021 when we moved in here. And we are on a little under half an acre, and I absolutely love our neighborhood. We do crave a much bigger space. We would love to live on a farm somewhere, but to stay in our very small town and be in the same school district, it's really hard to find something that we want. Not to mention the prices are just like unrealistic for a normal family to buy something at this point. If you can, I am so happy for you, because I would love to do that one day. But we are fully embracing this home that we are living in right now. We are trying to change every aspect of it, and this basement renovation is really just kind of like a journey of figuring out what this space means to us. We are dreamers of the Okay, so I got the cabinets together. They are not that bad. I really do like them. I love the size. That's exactly what I wanted, but they are driving me nuts right now. And I don't know if it is because I just custom built a record player cabinet back before Christmas time, and I learned so much with that cabinet. I did everything myself. I did the inset doors, I found the correct hinges, like all the things. The hinges on these cabinets aren't the best. They're actually not even the nicest hinges that like I've seen other pieces of furniture have. You can't adjust the door like up or down. So yeah, there is a giant gap in between the doors, which I can get used to. That's fine. This cabinet, I had no problem with the doors, and it was really, really nice. I liked that I got the width at the top perfect. Now these two I had problems. I was able to fix this one somehow, but this one I am having the hardest time with. For some reason, the doors are hitting only in the center, but not on the sides. And everywhere else is perfectly fine. Now it did say something about the back and like it could warp some, but like if I push on it, the door comes down. So I'm wondering if I just go ahead and like start putting things inside these cabinets, if like the weight of it will help straighten those doors out. I don't know. I guess I'm irritated because like the cabinet itself is $230 a piece, and I shouldn't be having problems with the doors, but I don't know, maybe it's because it's sitting on carpet. I have no clue, but I am so excited to get away from this step and get to the organizing part, because it feels like I almost have not done anything in this basement, because as I am like working over in this part of the basement, my kids are over here playing, and like now everybody's at softball practice with my husband, and I have so many things that I want to sell and get rid of. The lighting down here absolutely sucks, but I now have like a giant pile of boxes I gotta get rid of. I have items that I need to sort into a pile that I am actually selling. I have like the end tables and things in there. Yeah, I gotta get organizing. Let's get to the organizing. Okay, so as I'm getting ready to organize, I knew this was going to be like this, where you can see there's a white box in here, in that center one, and you can see it. Well, I seen on Instagram somebody would take black construction paper and tape it on the inside of the door, and I actually did that to this one right here. And if I didn't tell you that, like, you would have never noticed. The only thing that I don't like is I don't have black construction paper for some reason. All I have is this like dark blue, like purpley color in this tan. And on this door, I think it looks really good, even though I don't have, like the sides don't have any construction paper. You really can't tell. But I can see a lighter strip at the bottom because I didn't have a blue strip down there. I might take that one off. But at the same time, I don't know if it really matters. I really need to just like fill them up with all their respectable items, and then maybe I need to just go get darker construction paper. So since I did not have any dark construction paper and I had this light brown, it actually worked really good. I think I liked it a lot better than having the dark one, but I did leave the one panel dark, and you really can't tell. Like, I would have to point it out to you guys for you to notice that it was a different colored construction paper. But now I'm just organizing all of the books. These are mostly my husband's books that he has brought back from his office at work since he is getting ready to retire. He's moving out of his office, and for some reason I have a new camera, and the lighting, whatever setting I had, was just like changing the lighting throughout these clips. So I apologize for that. Still figuring that out. Have to watch a few YouTube videos to kind of figure out the lighting. In some videos it's perfect, in other videos it looks like it's like thunderstorm and lightning in the room. as you can tell, you will see my outfit change, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 times in this video. I have 2 small kids and a family and just everything that you probably have too, like a daily life. And it is so hard for me to film a makeover in, one day or, a couple days. So this is more of a realistic basement makeover / renovation. I literally will do this over weeks' time. I do actually have a deadline though, and that is the beginning of May because my husband is retiring. We are having a lot of guests come to our home, and I want to have this space finished because this is actually where our guest will be sleeping. That couch turns into a pull-out bed, and I just want it to be finished. And he's having a lot of his intermediate family come and visit that don't normally come and visit. So I want, the house to look good. I'm trying to finish a lot of like little odds and end projects all at the same time while doing this basement. And not to mention that gardening season is right around the corner. And by the time everybody gets here, my garden will be completely planted. And I'm so excited for that. But we have some beds we have to build. So also enjoyed this clip of my kids not really listening, but when I watched back, they really weren't that bad. But in my mind, I'm like, oh my gosh, you probably can't see me painting at all. They're just back there laughing their butts off, jumping in front of the camera. And now I think it's so funny looking back on this because I clearly did not know what they were doing. I just knew they were doing something because I was trying to hurry and paint and get this wall done so we could like put that new TV up and watch a movie before they went to bed. so you can see that I am completely not done with the baseboards yet. The hardware store actually ran out of the 8-foot boards that I normally buy. So we bought 12-foot boards, cut them down to 6 foot so that they could travel easier in the truck because it was raining, and this is about as far as I got. I'm gonna wait till they get the 8-foot boards back so that it isn't so choppy when I'm putting the boards in, and hoping that you don't see the seams when I piece them together. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I know it's kind of like all over the place and we're doing different parts to this video, but this video is more so in like real time. I have tons of other things that I'm doing at the same time, and when it is like nice and sunny outside, it is so hard for me to go downstairs and like be down there for hours on end and to work on that basement. So I'm actually trying to figure out right now if I'm going to be painting the baseboards white or green. I am leaning more towards the green color because, as you can see, they're already green on the other side of the basement, and then these new ones that are coming in are obviously white. But I would have to go out, spend more money on white paint. First, I already have the green trim paint, so I think I'm leaning more towards that. Plus, it's a basement. It's fun to do something fun down there because it's not like your main living space. So in the next video, we're going to go and finish the baseboards, get them painted. I do have some decor that I bought for this space, like the TV space and some fun things that I want to add. I'm also waiting for that stuff to come in. So once that comes in, I will add that in the next video. So if you want to see that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like this video. Also comment a heart emoji if you've made it this far, so I know. So we still have a lot more coming to you guys in this basement series. We still have to build in the IKEA packs so that they look more like a built-in other than just the IKEA pack sitting there in the corner. We have tons of things coming to this space. I'm so excited because I just want to get to like the decorating part, and I need to get it done because it is almost April and soon we're going to be out in the garden. We have some garden beds to build. That will probably be on my other YouTube channel, which is Simply DIY Gardening, but I will let you guys know, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.